It's Madden NFL 24 on EA Sports. And coming up, it's the 49ers superstar running back. He'll be a focal point of his offense this week. It's the 49ers and the Cards, and it's coming up next on Madden Football.
Well, the onset of fall weather, certainly a welcome occurrence for folks in Silicon Valley, and we've got football on a gorgeous day here in Santa Clara as we are situated at Levi's Stadium. Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Arizona Cardinals taking on the San Francisco 49ers. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't...
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. Now they'll be led out by a 4-time Super Bowl champion elected to the Pro Football Hall of Fame back in the year 2000. This is Joe Montana.
And he's playing at a very high level here in this early part of the season. In fact, he leads the NFL in passing yards. Now, that's not always an indicator of success, but in his case, it is.
Nine yards the pickup there, and it's a first down. Now the first carry here for Frank Gore. And showcasing those strong legs on that run. Getting through one tackle. Now she winds up getting 8 there. The numbers for Gore on the ground last week. 15 carries for an even 100 yards.
They've lost a bunch of games in a row now. They've got to start thinking a little bit differently, maybe a little bit outside of the box. Find other ways to move the football. I don't know if you're going to do it through the air or maybe change up how you establish your run game.
Now here's a throw. It's complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll make it second down. Back to the ground game here. Gore. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll stick to the ground game with Gore. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Still very early in the season, obviously, CD, but already key injuries that they've had to deal with.
And what's really difficult for a team is to try and maintain their focus when they feel like they've been a little bit snake-bitten. It feels like every time they turn around, another injury crops up. How do they manage to hang together, get guys to play a little bit above their heads, and make sure that they're still afloat when their starters make it back?
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
A give left for Gore. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Frank Gore, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Niners get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point forthcoming. And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead. So a nice drive put together there. They go 75 yards in 9 plays. And it ends with a Frank Gore touchdown run. So here come the Cardinals now for their first drive. They're led out by the veteran and the former Heisman Trophy winner back in 2002, and that's Carson Palmer.
And it's funny how we always talk about how analytics are starting to creep into the game. One analytic that's been there for a long time, teams that start 0-3 usually don't make the playoffs. So we know one quarterback today that's determined to end that slide right now. It's not impossible, but this is a must-win for him and his team.
Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down. Palmer now. The open man is Clark, complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
So, Charles, take nothing away from this young man under center, because I know people think he's got a very bright future in this league, but I have to figure the defensive coordinators love the thought of squaring off against a rookie quarterback.
And especially if they have guys they can put together a game plan with that's going to confuse, disguise a lot of coverage, make this kid think a little bit. Because in college, he's seen a lot of things. Let's not get it wrong here. But at the same time, in the NFL, you can do so much more because of the athletes you have, because of their football IQ. And don't forget, you're going to throw a couple extra rushers at him as well. See if he can handle the pressure when those guys come at him.
Short throw to Smith. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it'll be second down. Throwing again here, Palmer. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Out to the flat, that's complete to his running back. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12.
Well, we know he can run the football too, but he's a good pass catcher. That's been on display here, Charles, on this opening drive.
And we certainly have seen the benefits of what he did in the offseason, which was spend more time with wide receivers, working on routes, working on cuts, in order to make himself a more complete running back and even more of a threat downfield.
Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
This now a 3rd and 4.
Now Palmer.
Open man Green. He's got it. Touchdown, Arizona. Antoine Wesley with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Cardinals respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own.
The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their second drive.
So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
Partner, we've got ourselves a ball game, and those guys on defense, they came to play. Slipped up on their first series, but they're definitely settling in now and letting it be known that points won't come so easy again.
It's a return of 4 following a 42-yard punt, and the Cards will take over 1st and 10.
So the Cardinals offense back onto the field here for their second drive of the game.
And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
They go play action with Palmer. Looking for Fitzgerald, and it's intercepted. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
45 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Drops it underneath to Gore. He's dropped just inside the 20. A little second effort there, but couldn't find a whole lot of space. Joe Montana on second down. Complete to the tight end, Kittle, over the middle of the field. And Kittle going to have a 49ers first down as he's down to the 12. He'll look to throw. That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. A great effort there. His second touchdown on the season. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Extra point attempt to come here. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter. A drive there of just 4 plays.
And it all ends with a George Kittle touchdown. Out of his end zone comes Andy Isabella. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Cardinals offense ready to set up shop. Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this third drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's kind of a tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's the tough part for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well in that first one, not so well on the second one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going.
Now here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Cardinal football here to start quarter number 2. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. And he's brought down, but not before picking up the first with a very effective stiff arm. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. Right back to him on first down. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Play action. It's Palmer. Short throw to Smith. A 5-yard pass on the heels of a 5-yard run. Good enough for the first. Now it's Palmer. A throw out wide, going to be incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops and escape this drive.
And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Charles Haley in there to drop him, and that will go in the books as the first sack of his young NFL career. Congratulations, young man. Palmer gets him set. 3rd and long for the Cardinals after the sack. Palmer will throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Here's the veteran punter Lee as he sends this one away. We'll call that a 47-yard punt, a return of just 3.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
And our focus now shifts to Frank Gore. He's over 40 yards here in the second quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Now back to throw. And he fires one incomplete. Terrell Owens, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 3rd down. On the ground, it's Thomas. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down. Even though they were stopped before the first down marker, well-executed run there by the offense.
It certainly was, and the best part about it, it opens up other plays, especially the play-action passing game. Because if you can sell the run, that brings the linebackers up, and you can throw over the top of them and in front of the safeties.
It'll be a net of 40 yards there following a 43-yard punt, 3-yard return. So out now come the Cardinals. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Here's Palmer to throw.
That one complete down the field to Smith.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
It's a nice zone breaker right there. Take the tight end, move him out to the slot, then have him run a corner route versus the zone coverage, which means he's going to be behind the shallow coverage and ahead of the deep coverage, put the ball right on him.
They'll run on 1st down. Driscoll. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Now Palmer. Quick hitter here. It's complete.
And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Here's Palmer.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Cardinals 1st down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6.
Now a handoff up the middle. Driscoll. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down. Now it's Palmer. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a 1st down. Some boos coming down right now from this home crowd after that call.
Yeah, and that was because of the pass interference call. But for a second there, I thought maybe they'd gotten a look at my appearance as Othello in the high school play.
You were Othello? And he coughed it up. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line.
This drive didn't end well, but if they can keep stringing these together, they'll like what they're doing. That was an 8-play drive before it ended in a fumble. So the takeaway's got to be doing what we want to do and doing it well. Just got to take care of the ball at the end.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
No points last time out. They were forced to punt, if you remember, but no time to dwell on that. They've still got the lead here and a chance to add to that here. 1st and 10 as this new drive starts.
10 yards there to start the drive and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down. Now Gore, handoff left.
And he's going to have a Niners 1st down as the tackle made at about the 38.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Throw right side, caught by T.O. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. This is Thomas. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on 3rd down. He'll look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. And his guys will take over at the 14-yard line in the red zone.
Well, that's a down and distance coaches always talking about trying to avoid, isn't it? I mean, that's 3rd and long. And you just know they're pinning their ears back and coming after him. Sometimes even with extra pressure.
And He knew that. I mean, he knew they were coming. He just fumbled it.
Yeah, he knew it. The offensive line knew it. Everyone did, yet the pressure was still there, and he ended up coughing it up.
Following the fumble recovery, it's Palmer. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
To throw is Palmer. Touchdown, Cardinals. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown.
And the Cardinals are an extra point away from drawing level.
So that's the rookie's first trip to the end zone, and I think it's safe to say one he'll always remember.
Oh, without a doubt. That one is going to be imprinted forever. And nowadays, we're seeing rookies make a greater impact at that position at receiver than ever before. I think mainly because of the sheer volume of footballs that they catch in college.
Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25.
Well, the 49ers settling in for their next drive. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Owens. It'll be a gain of 5. 3rd and 7 now. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Here comes the 49ers punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
And the momentum just continuing to build and build for them. They had the touchdown, their last drive to tie the game. Now their defense does its job, and Charles, all of a sudden, they've got a chance to capture the lead here.
And we're seeing a really nice exhibition of what coaches love to.
And now a fumble. The ball's out.
And this ball recovered by the offense, but remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Fitzgerald. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. On first down, it's Palmer.
And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Again, it's Palmer. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Throwing is Palmer.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Throwing now, Palmer on first down. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be 2nd down. Throwing again here, Palmer. He's got it.
And the Cardinals are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Now Palmer to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Anquan Bolden in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Cardinals have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. This fielded right at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. So we have reached halftime with the visiting Cardinals out in front. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. A lot to get to here as we say goodbye to September and take a look around the NFL here on this first day of October. We'll get started up at Lucas Oil Stadium in the capital city of Indianapolis, where it was the Colts who were able to come away with the home victory. Marlon Mack, a touchdown run in the victory. From there, we head east to check on the Bills at home in Buffalo. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Miami Dolphins. Tyler Eifert, a touchdown run in the victory. Finally, let's get over to Inglewood, see what's happening with the Chargers at home at SoFi Stadium. As you can see the score there in the second quarter. Tim Brown, a touchdown reception. We saw a couple of high-octane offenses getting it done in the first half. Both teams had no problems moving the football. And you'd have to think, the team whose defense shows up in the second half is going to be the one who walks out of here with a victory.
The Cards with a lead, and they will get this football first as the second half gets started.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
So here are the Cardinals to take over. They are trying to snap that 3-game losing streak on top so far with the football here, 1st and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Second and 10. It's Palmer again. Over the middle, that's complete to Clark. His first catch of this third quarter. He had 7 in the first half. It's also a first down. Up the middle they go. Driscoll
knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down.
Now Palmer.
And that one's going to come up a little short. It's incomplete.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. Out of the gun, Palmer.
And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down.
Here's Andy Lee now as he'll kick it away for the second time. A punt of 46, a return of 5. And out will come the offense as they take over. Here's a look at the 49ers offense as they make their way out for their first possession of the second half. Joe Montana here going to the air on first down. Pressure comes and the Cardinals bring him down. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. On the counter, Gore. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete.
Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. It's a 40-yard punt, 4 yards on the return. And the Cardinals, great field position to start this drive as they take over 1st and 10. Now Palmer on first down. Short throw to Smith.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Palmer. In trouble, and he's taken down. He'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. Now Palmer to throw on 2nd down. Short throw to Smith.
Well, hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
On 3rd down, Palmer. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
And this one is right through. And the lead works its way up to 10, 24-14. Well, maybe a little bit of an anxious moment there as that ball got closer and closer, but it does curl in.
Yeah, actually did a little bit of a slow dance there with the left upright, didn't it? But had just enough space, as you said, for it to curl in.
Yeah, the 49ers getting set to trot out there. They're down now 24-14. Work to do as they come up on a 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down.
They'll try and pick up the first with Gore.
And he's going to have a Niners 1st down as the tackle made just shy of the 40.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. This is taken at the 15. It's a 39-yard punt, 8 on the return. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over.
Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well.
Here's Andy Lee now as he's on to punt for Arizona. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. Now Sanders. An 8-yard return there after a punt of 47.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That's caught. It's Jerry Rice. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field.
Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
They run with Thomas, and he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. Now Thomas. He's able to get 6. A nice pickup down to the 21.
From the 21, here's a second down and 4.
He'll drop to throw. Open man is Samuel, complete.
And Debo going to have a Niners first down as he's brought down at the 16.
Up the middle they go with Gore. A tough run gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further.
2nd and 3 from the 9.
Another carry now for Gore. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Now they're staring at a 4th down as Arizona's defense does its job. And his kick is right there. It's good, and this is back down to a 7-point game.
So 3 points, maybe not a grand prize at this stage, but it does get them back within 1 score.
It certainly does, because now they stay within shouting distance, so that means everyone on your sideline stays engaged in this game. They know they still have a shot.
Well, the football back in the hands of the Arizona Cardinals.
And they've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. The passing game for them, it's been terrific. And he loses the football a 2nd time.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get them home. The next guy comes.
There he goes, left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So it's a quarter that saw these two teams trade field goals here as we've reached the end of 3 quarters of play. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's Cardinal football. They're also out in front of the scoreboard as we get set for the 4th. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Here's Palmer. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Fitzgerald. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 36. On 1st down, Driscoll. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field. An ideal spot here to get a 1st down and try to run some more clock. And this is 2nd and less than a yard. Palmer now. Short throw to Smith. His big game continues. 10 catches now and another 1st down. Now a give right side. Driscoll. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Taking it in from the 20.
And the Cardinals might be headed to the win column for the first time this season as they add on to their lead.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now up to 14. The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side. And he is going to lose yardage here. This offense so far on 3rd down, not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. This will be 3rd and a mile. And they'll mark him down right around the 9, just shy of the 10. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. Now a fair catch is called for and taken a few yards across midfield. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. Palmer and the Cards come up now 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48. A little juke, and he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory.
From the 47, it's 2nd and 5.
They'll keep it on the ground. Madsen, and the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now it's Palmer.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Play action. It's Palmer.
And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down.
And this one is right down the middle, and that will extend their lead even further. So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Now a handoff for Gore. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line.
Here comes 3rd down and 7.
They'll look to throw.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Back to throw now on 1st down. That's going to be caught by Samuel. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. They'll set up a throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. On the handoff, it's Gore. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
From the 23, here's 2nd down and 7.
They'll drop to throw. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. Another pass attempt, another incompletion, and they're just a little over 100 yards passing here in this game, so defensively, pretty good job.
Definitely, because they were never really able to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers. So a lot of credit to the defensive game plan, and especially the execution.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Palmer and the Cards come up now 1st and 10 at their own 23. They'll start this drive out on the ground. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4.
Now a handoff up the middle.
Madsen. And this is going to be a Cardinals 1st down as he's got this up to about the 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll try the left side. Driscoll. Charles Haley, the Hall of Famer, made the tackle.
2nd and 10.
They go play action now. Palmer. And the Niners get there and bring him down. He'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down. Up the middle they go.
Madsen.
And a loose football. And he'll only get this to about the 35. Well short of the line to gain. Here's Andy Lee now as he's on to punt for Arizona. And Sanders now to return.
Following the punt return here, there is someone shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Back to throw. Tries for Rice, intercepted. Picked off by the Hall of Famer Larry Wilson. And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown. Extra point attempt here still to come. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards.
After the pick six, they go right back to the air. Complete to the tight end, Kittle, over the middle of the field. Joe Montana on second down. A dump off here for Gore. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Joe Montana here going to the air on first down. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. They'll look to throw again. Pressure comes and down he goes. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. They'll run on first down. Driscoll.
And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down. 2nd and 7.
Now a handoff up the middle. Matson. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to bull his way down to about the 1-yard line. So it's a win here for the Arizona Cardinals. And it was their defense that led the way, allowing just 3 points, that lone field goal in the entire second half.
And remember the old adage, offense sells tickets. Defense does what?
Wins championships.
And in this game, maybe a championship wasn't won, but a game was by the defense, right? Held them to just a field goal. That's a heck of a job. I mean, when they went out there with that determination and a pretty good game plan, pretty good idea of what they wanted to accomplish, just love the execution, love the tenacity, love the way they finished.
So for the Cards, it took a few weeks, but they finally get their first win of the season here in Week 4. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for San Francisco, the defeat is their first of the year as they drop to 3-1. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.